One very common mistake upsizers make is rushing into a purchase without fully considering all options on the table. With this being potentially your biggest move of your life to date, it is essential to fully take the time to carefully evaluate your needs and budget to avoid the dreaded buyer's remorse down the road. Next, it's important to know and understand that you are going to have fewer customization options when buying a resale home as opposed to a brand new build off a builder spec and plans. This means that your expectations must be managed from the start, as you are not going to be able to get everything you want when upsizing to your next home. Having said that, over time you can upgrade the interior and exterior with fixtures and finishings that are more modern and suit your needs. Your expenses are also going to increase, especially if you are a first-time home buyer looking to upsize from a condo apartment you have been renting to your first home, or if you currently own a home and are looking to upsize to increase your space inside and outside. Higher expenses will occur across the board after closing on your property. Expenses such as utilities, maintenance, as well as property taxes are just a few. You may upsize to a home with a pool that will increase your hydro and water costs, not to mention the gas associated with keeping the pool heated during the warm months of summer. All of these increased and added expenses are important to factor into your budget to ensure you can live comfortably in your new space. Finally, when looking at any home, whether you are upsizing or downsizing, I am always looking at properties for my clients for down the road. I have annoyed my wife with this for years, but let me explain. When looking for your next house, you want to make sure you are buying something you can sell in the future. Looking ahead at resale is tough when you haven't even bought the house yet. However, this is a very important aspect to think about. Life happens and changes, and you want to make sure the property you are upsizing to is not going to give you problems down the road when it's time to sell and potentially downsize. In my house, everything I do with respect to updates is done with a selling mindset. Even though we're never leaving this house for decades, this is what drives my wife nuts, as I'm always thinking this way. I don't want any buyers having any leverage on us when it comes time to sell. I want the buyers to walk into my house on day one and buy it for top dollar. Therefore, when upsizing your home, important factors to keep in mind are resale value, location, schools, parks, and many other important factors. I will always remind you of this. Overall, upsizing to a larger home can come with both advantages and disadvantages. However, by carefully evaluating your options and considering the potential drawbacks for you, you will be able to make a more informed decision that works for both your lifestyle and your budget.